Okay, so this next message is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. They're general messages, so please take what resonates and release what doesn't. It's impossible for the entire reading to resonate with every single Aries out there, but if you have these messages that Spirit wants to communicate with you, then he will. So your first card, Aries, was the Four of Swords. You can see here that, you know, she's just basically kind of taking a break, not really doing much, just resting, maybe needing some time, taking some time out for yourself. Perhaps there have been some sort of conflict that has been troubling you lately, and you just kind of needed to take a break from it or rest. Let's see, Spirit, what else can you clarify? I mean, when she wakes up, she'll know she'll have to deal with them. But as of right now, she's just kind of taking a rest. So you have the Two of Pentacles. This is usually in relation to a decision that you have to make. Usually finances are involved. You know, it's being able to choose between two things. And then you have the Lovers. So perhaps there are two lovers that you need to choose from. But the Lovers also indicate a decision. It's also the card of Gemini. So there's probably a Gemini in your life that you may have been thinking about. The Lovers indicate, you know, making a decision regarding, you know, two lovers or something in regard to love. Perhaps if you choose love, you're worried about your finances. There's something that involves love and money, right? You know, perhaps the choice of one impacts the other. What else do we have here for Aries? It's too many cards. I'm not going to take them all. What else do we have here for Aries? A lover could be coming back into your life in the month of February. Could be someone who, you know, might be an interracial relationship or not. It could be also, this King of Swords is basically someone who is, you know, authoritative. Again, it's more air signs, perhaps something with communication. Maybe you cut someone off. The King of Swords basically, you know, cuts off what no longer serves him. He is, you know, he's definitely someone who's intelligent, very logical, doesn't really think with his emotions, but thinks with his head. You could be embodying this energy where, you know, you're thinking clear, you know, someone who's a strong communicator. Someone who's very intelligent and diplomatic, you know what I mean? He's basically has an affinity to rule with law and not emotion. Okay, he's like been through a lot. He basically makes intelligent and wise decisions about his future. Okay, so, and then right after that you have the Hierophant card. The Hierophant is usually the card of Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart or in your energy. This is a card that represents sort of like some sort of spiritual guide, some sort of enlightenment, awakening, you know. Basically stating that you're your own guru, you know what I mean? Like the guidance that you need is rooted in your faith and your belief. So whatever decision you have to make here, that, or between these two lovers, perhaps the two people that you're choosing from is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Taurus, right? Maybe you're choosing between these two types of people. Like the Hierophant can also be someone who, like has outdated systems and ways of thinking, if seen like in a negative aspect, right? Someone who's like very egotistical, has way too much ego and lets it get in the way of their like divine source and outcome. So let's see what else you have here, Aries. This also rules like so someone who's in touch with their like spiritual self. What else do we have here for Aries? Sun, moon, and rising. Way too many, but the last card here was death and rebirth. So it's probably something that you're going through that requires you to put an end to an older way, a new way. Again, you have the as I said, end to an older way. You have the Eight of Cups here, which is kind of releasing, walking away from what no longer serves you, right? Leaving things that no longer serve you in the past. And the Nine of Wands is someone who's, been through a lot, has had a lot of challenges, but someone who won't give up, someone who's just kind of taking a break. Again, and it fell right onto the Four of Swords. So someone who's been through battle, but won't give up, okay? Again here, Three of Swords, some sort of heartbreak, some sort of pain that you've experienced and, that you need to walk away from, right? That has you like at the stagnant. Perhaps one of these lovers hurt you. Perhaps there's been a situation that's caused you great pain regarding a prominent male figure in your life. Or if it's a female, she definitely embodies a lot of this divine masculinity as well. You have the High Priestess here. This is definitely a card that comes out when you're trying to get in touch with your intuitive self. Perhaps you should be paying attention to like your dreams. They're probably metaphors for messages that you are receiving, need to receive in the 3D. Try and write them down if you remember them, and you may refer to them later to see if your subconscious is trying to tell you something. It's usually so that when you receive this card, you're usually sitting on the realm of, this earth and another realm, right? Like the veil is usually really thin, and you're kind of embodying like a connection to your subconscious. That's a lot. It seems like there's like a lot going on because this happens so many times during your reading, where like there's so many messages that want to come out. Let's see what else we have for you, Aries. So there's definitely something regarding a decision, some lovers, maybe you cutting out someone that isn't right for you anymore. Perhaps a lover that hurt you, you need to walk away from, go within, rest. Just, do what's best for yourself. Walk away from things that no longer serve you, okay? Let's see what else we have here that flipped off. So you have the Ten of Cups, okay? So, but I mean, it was in reverse, but I'm going to change that energy for you. So like, this is like, perhaps this pain had to do with like, a lover, a happy home, happy family, you know, or the ending that you wanted. But I'm going to reverse that energy for you and flip it upright. I think that maybe Spirit is basically, let's see, let's ask for a future outcome and see if it can confirm what I'm feeling right now. Five of Wands, yes. So whatever conflict you had, you're definitely going to come out on top, you know. So whatever it is that you're experiencing, you're going to get through. And ultimately, you have the Ten of Cups, which is a great card to kind of end your reading on. Since I felt like there was a lot of love going on in this reading, I'm going to pull a message from the romance angels. It seems like it was really love driven. So I'm going to see what messages the romance angels have for you. This could be someone you're thinking of also. Let's see, one of these cards flipped over here. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. It's probably difficult to do if you're not feeling well emotionally. If your other person, the person you're thinking of now, if they had to send you a message, what would it be? Let's see. If the other party wanted to send you a message, let's see what we have here. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that kind of goes hand in hand with that flirting card, right? Like getting to know each other and also making sure that you have your boundaries up and that you respect yourself first. Sometimes we disrespect ourselves by allowing things in our lives that do not serve our highest good. So just be sure that you embody those types of energies. I'm going to pull a chakra wisdom card for you now, Aries. Let's see. What do we get here? So this is your third chakra, your solar plexus. You get the warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness and as I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous in moving forward. So, I mean, this really resonates with this. I mean, the Nine of Wands is a warrior card, someone who's been through a lot. She's been through many wars, but she still remains standing and ahead. Eight of Cups. Continuing on the journey, walking away, right? Not giving up. And most importantly, you have coming out on top, right? Whatever conflict that you were experiencing, you're gonna come out on top. But throughout this journey, be sure that you love yourself first. Hope that helps, Aries.